Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue killer. Twin, from the hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over clear.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Yellow!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bombers. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He steps in and makes the interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest. First down from the 42. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. O'Shea's got it. It's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Nix with it on first. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
It's the rookie from UCLA. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about range. Don't hurt the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keep it up, touch my head. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't feel it no more.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now to the receiver. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Now Nick's on third down. And brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's got it. It's in close. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a here as they start out first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Receiver screen here. It's Downs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
To the line they come, second down. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, here we go. Second down. To the air, Mahomes. Complete over the middle. And they'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw, Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Long enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
It's 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Carter on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
They're on 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finding the shin. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Ready.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Almost set.
They toss to Dobbins, running left. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Almost set. Hey, ready.
Nix. Fights him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, touch.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
30-yard line.
So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, touch.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, touch.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This connects. Lachey. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 18.
Chiefs 3.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow. All right, 80. Yellow, yellow. 10, 10. Hey, 43, 15. There's that.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow. Arsenal 80.
Back to the air. Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that catch right there ended up paying off one of the longest routes he's going to run. He started on one side of the field, Kate, and he made it all the way across to the other. And at no point was he going to step off the gas. My man, though, he may need a little breather, a little oxygen after that one.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Another throw for Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Frank Greenlaw picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 as they're on 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Mix off the play action. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bombers.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Attack!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, ain't taking off the damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, got her broke, they damn weird. Damn little mama baddest, but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Iketina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plain, so I can hit a pain quicker.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Yellow, yellow. Our side.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Our side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Start the wall, right? Right side. Right side.
3rd and long for him here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Butker knocks it through. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
We'll see
City.
what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
He gives it Dobbins to start the 3rd. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Right here. Shanahan.
Throwing here, Nix. All in left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hold on a sec.
They send the tight end in motion. Working inside the red zone. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Here's Nix to throw. They trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
180. Right side.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Yellow. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Fight on these two. Right side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Right side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Pass caught, it's Hunter. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Right side. Right side.
On first down, they'll run. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Right. Right side. Right side.
They pitch it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down and 5.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Right side.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. gonna go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Yellow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. That's outside, heels a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Plowing up the middle. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. This is Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos keep running away with this. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. 180. Watch out.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. It's his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and there are some positive yards.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. We got the football mark, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Trying to get it on the keeper. And he can't do it himself. They're on him short of the line to gain, and the defense forces the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All set to go now from the 35. Hand off to the back. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Broncos looking like they'll start this season with a win. Second and 6 coming up here. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Next, quick out wide, complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense, bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos.
They'll work against the blitz. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.